Hello, everybody.
I'll wake up in the morning feeling like
P.
My God, it's P. Diddy!
Oh!
Wow, RL!
Playing
Fucking know you can reach
Johnny
that
Larson,
voice.
a rich lawyer with a lot of problems.
Alright, I'm Brittany, come back.
Brittany, come water.
I sound like a monkey. That's because I'm a monkey. Ting a ting a ting.
I'm gonna be getting fruity now.
Who on about? Alright, if you grab a lot of guys' nozzles, huh?
Gotta fuel that Lamborghini.
Uh-huh. He's digging at me. He's digging at me.
He's in me. He's in me.
You?
He's in me. He's in me.
Digging at me.
He's in me. He's in me. He's in me. Today will be the day. He's in me. He's in me.
Ooh, Joe Netta need to.
Joe Netta Bonetta.
Miss Netta need to sit her big ass down.
Dick ass. Dick ass.
You talking about some damn you dick. Stop reminiscing.
Reminiscing.
Mm-hmm. We forgot about that shit.
Yeah, I know you didn't. You love
I'm not Robert. I don't like kids.
Obviously, you fucking remember it.
I'm not Robert. I don't like kids.
Uh-huh.
I just bully people who buy our game. Same difference. But
What's going on? The cops harassing you, sir?
What's up?
so.
The cops harassing you?
Harassing me?
Yeah, are you being harassed?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
well,
If they ever do harass you,
Donald Trump.
if they ever do harass
wait,
you,
actually,
okay? Larson
green
Law
car?
Firm. I can help you.
Let me get your number down. Cause I think I have a lawsuit coming up that I mean.
There's a green unmarked Charger chasing my head.
The fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, I see that.
I don't help the cops. You see, you guys keep charging me with stunt driving, and I don't like that.
Oh.
Well, do you stunt drive?
They're doing.
Out
Oh,
of-
he just
no.
spun out.
out
He
of
just
our-
flipped that.
The only
No.
stunt driving is driving a dirt bike
Yeah,
on the road.
Hey, come on. Hey, Ruben, can I talk to you over here?
You see, I wasn't stunt driving. It was they didn't like that I spun a little dirt on them. Anyway, as I was saying, if them pigs
The
ever
green-
harass
there's one
you, just
behind.
let me know. I take care of them.
Shit. It's like when I turn off my collision settings, I have. What is this? How does he have collisions but I don't? This makes sense. No. Why are they so halfish?
Right. Damn. We're at the movie theater.
Theater?
Going back around, Jay.
Fuck is this beater?
Yeah, I'd just rather be, come forward truthful, let you know what happened.
We're leaving the movie theater.
Can I help you?
Are the
Get out of
cops
here.
harassing you, sir?
Taking a left,
don't
come
get-
back out
Get
towards
out of here.
Chick-fil-A
Nah,
area.
I'm
Only
talking
thing
to a
harassing me
potential.
right now was you.
No, you just pulled up on my traffic stop.
I'm
Taking
talking.
left, going towards Chick-fil-A.
I'm talking to a potential client right now. He's
Okay,
legally
Yeah, I'm
allowed.
telling you to leave.
Okay, well, right
This ain't
now,
the
you have to
day.
leave.
Lamborghini, move further down the parking
Oh,
lot.
he-
You're
I
being pulled over
I
now,
think
so
I see
you
him.
need to move up forwards.
Oh, that's not how this works.
This is how
Move.
it works.
Nah,
Or
we'll
I'm gonna
see
be
in the
pulling
court.
you out of
I'm
the
moving.
vehicle
I'm
and
moving.
forcefully
Step back from the
arresting you.
vehicle. Step back from the vehicle so you can't
No,
claim that I
I'm
hit
well
you.
within my
I
No,
believe
because
they're dumb.
you're with.
Nope.
So you're telling me to move, but you want to stand right next to my
Wait,
vehicle so then you can claim I hit
they
you.
actually
That's
are
real
being-
smart. Step back.
That's not
Wait,
what I'm saying.
wait,
I was
Well,
gonna move, but you're
is that
telling
him?
me
Is
I'm
that
Sir,
the white
I have to
dude?
move away.
Yes.
I will move, but step
There you
back.
go. There you go. I have stepped back. Move.
God.
Please talk. If you don't talk, you're fucking fake.
You need some sun. Holy shit.
Okay.
I'm Constable Harris with the Toronto Police Force. Do you know the reason for your stop today, sir? Nope. I'm not trying to harass you, sir. Your original stop was going to be for your illegal underglow. And it is very highly recommended you don't pull up on a traffic stop like that. If it's a potential client, then you can contact them otherwise at the station. But just for further advice, please don't pull up on a traffic stop like that, okay?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Do you want to hand over your license, registration, and proof of insurance for me? All right, thank you, Mr. Larson. Just sit tight for me while I run your information.
I was told by one person to say it's recommended, so chill back here, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Excuse me, sir. What is that you're smoking? Sorry? Your mic's cutting out.
Just a vape. Hold on now.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be handing you this citation. It's gonna be $500. You can pay the ticket. You don't have to show up in court, or you can take off the window tint or sorry, not the window tint, the underglow, and show up to court, and they will discard the ticket. Okay, so it's gonna be a fixed ticket for your underglow.
All right, very well then.
All right, do you want to go ahead and sign at the bottom? Any other questions, comments, or concerns about your court date will be on the back. Perfect, sir. All right, sir, any other questions for me?
No, just don't be harassing the civilians.
No, we weren't. You have a nice day, though.
You're gonna fucking evict me. You're gonna evict my ass out of the truck.
sir. Oh, just back away, please. Uh,
Can I help you?
so I'm Conspiracy. We're reporting shots near the flywheels. Do you know anything about that?
I mean, yeah, the guy in that white Hummer, I don't know, he just pulled out a shotgun and shot his own truck and then took off.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and perform a gun residue test on you, just under the circumstances. Okay?
I mean, sure, you don't have valid reason to, but yeah, you go right ahead.
Yes, I 100% do.
Yeah, you might want to go back to school, because, yeah.
You can fight that in court if you'd like.
Nah, I gladly will, and you're gonna lose your badge.
Sounds good. Alright, and
Officer?
Yeah,
You can't park there.
You can't park there, bro.
keep it moving before you get arrested for
Okay.
disrupting. Keep it moving. Okay, test came back negative. I just have a couple more questions for you. Okay, so, you said he shot his own vehicle?
I don't know if there was somebody else in this car that the guy was trying to shoot. I don't know. This guy hopped out with a shotgun and then took off, so I don't really know what's going on with that.
Okay, yeah, that's... So what I'm getting at is he shot his own vehicle, but you don't know if he was trying to shoot at somebody else?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the guy that shot it, if it is his vehicle. I just know that he was in the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who they are.
Okay. Okay. Was it the driver or was it the passenger?
Like I said, I really did not see who did what because my car is over there. But as I was pulling around the building, that's when I seen somebody standing outside with a shotgun pointed at the driver or passenger side door.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you for your time. You're free to go at this moment. I'm gonna be handing you my business information and the department's cards. We might get back in contact to you about the situation, okay?
All right, very well then.
Thank you very much.
My car, man.
In front of me.
No, you were speeding, sir. I had plenty of time to pull out there.
Regardless of whether I was speeding or not, you should have stayed put over there. You had the stop sign.
A reasonable person would suggest that they have enough time to pull out in that amount of time.
Well, you thought
You're
it was
speeding.
reasonable at my speed?
Yeah, you shouldn't have been doing over 80. You doing like 120.
Thanks, Mom, for telling me not to speed, but I'm in a hurry.
In a hurry to do what? You just smack. You
None of
have
your
can
business.
you afford a new Lamborghini? I don't think so.
Dude, look it. I got a Suburban back there.
A
I don't care about
Suburban.
your-
It's
Yeah,
just a Suburban, man. A Chevy, a baseline police vehicle. You know that ain't. They don't cost.
Who I drive around in a day.
I don't care who you drive around. You drive around my kind.
You know what?
You be
You're
my
lucky.
driver. You be
You're
my
lucky
pimp
my
boy.
airbags didn't deploy, because this
You
would
be
be a
my
different
pimp boy.
story, Bob.
See, I could hire you. You're gonna be my
Why
personal
don't
driver
you put
from now
more
on.
gel in your hair? Call
You're
it
gonna be
a
my.
day.
You're gonna be my personal driver, and I want a new Lamborghini.
Ah, hell no. You can afford me.
I can afford you, but you're gonna pay for that.
Oh, you.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm filing the police report. Oh, and you're gonna hit my car again. You gonna give me the insurance info or what?
There you go again.
You gonna give me the insurance info or what?
What insurance? You pulled out in front of me. If
Ye-
anything, I should be asking for your insurance.
Pulled out in front of you, yeah, but you're speeding either way. You still gotta exchange insurance. You hit me, and then you hit my car again a second time when you left, just because.
Well, maybe just because I didn't ever hit you the first time.
What do you mean, man? What do you mean? You clearly,
Show
you
me.
clearly,
This
you
thing
see
is
the
made
damage
out of
right here.
toothpick.
You see the damage right here on the front bumper where you hit there, and then you rear end it back here, and you're telling me
Listen,
you didn't
it's
hit it.
nighttime now. It's nighttime now. It's
It doesn't
been
matter.
period of
Doesn't matter
hours.
what
How do I know you
time.
didn't run
Doesn't matter
into
what
a
time of
tree?
day it was. Doesn't matter what time of day it was.
Next, you're
You
gonna
did
tell
that.
me your back hurts and your neck hurts and all your dog.
My back
died.
and
Like,
my back
give me a
and
break.
neck does hurt. You hit me at like
Yeah,
120.
of course it does. I didn't,
Yeah, it
okay,
does
prove
hurt.
it.
That's quite the shunt.
Why don't you pull out your dash cam?
Pulling
Now
my
we
dash
got an
cam.
officer here.
I don't need no dash cam. You're gonna pay for this.
Hey, what's going on over here?
This guy hit my
guy's
car and
throwing
thinks he doesn't owe
accusations that I hit
insurance.
his car.
Okay,
Yeah,
one
sure.
person at a time. What's happening?
You
Hey,
have
go
the
ahead,
force of
Mr.
me.
Wise Guy.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway, yeah, there was a few hours ago. I was driving up near the airport over there, and
Let's get out of the road.
buddy here. Okay. I forget what the street's called. I'm not from this area. But anyway, he was at a stop sign coming up to a T intersection, and he decided to pull out as I was approaching. Granted, I was going a little fast. I was in a hurry, but still, I was in the right of way. He turned out from a stop sign. We ended up maybe scratching. I don't see any damage on this car. But now he's bitching and complaining about it.
All right. Can I get you guys to swap insurances with each other?
I don't feel like I should have to do that because he's going to call my insurance company saying I did a damage to his Lamborghini, which I
Well-
don't even believe I did.
Well, I understand that. But in any accident, no matter who's at fault, each of you need each other's information to go through with this, just so that he can call your insurance company and say, "Hey, this is what happened." You can call his insurance company and state your side, and then their legal people will go from there.
Right, but it's he said, she said, right? Because this happened hours ago. This guy could have ran into a tree or hit a dog in the last 4 hours. Like this, no one can prove that this came from. Like, look at my vehicle; it's in pristine condition. Like, how did this damage happen on the front bumper?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
I mean, I have no problem. Sorry to cut you off. I have no problem giving him my insurance information as long as you can do an accident report and take pictures stating that my vehicle is in good operating condition.
Yeah, because you went to the garage. You know how long it took me to find you again after you just took off that first time?
Where's your proof?
Is my proof?
I got a job.
The damages.
This is my professional company. I don't have time to go to the garage and get professional body work done in 4 hours.
You probably just swapped cars. As you said, it's a company. You obviously going to have multiple Tahoes.
Well, why don't you tell me what my license plate was at the time that the accident happened?
I'm not reading license plates. I don't got time for that.
Oh, exactly. How do you have any proof?
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You here? What's your name?
Johnny.
John? Okay, and what's your name?
Ryan.
John, Ryan, can you both give me your insurance information?
I don't feel comfortable doing this.
Yeah, let me just grab it real quick.
I mean, what happens if I don't hand over my information?
I'll give you no problem, because I got nothing to hide, unlike this guy who's just refusing to give it because he knows he's going to win the case, lose the case.
Nah, buddy, I got good lawyers. I'm not worried about this one bit. I'm more inconvenienced at the fact that I'm, again, running late, and you're holding me up from my client. It's a simple case of he said, she said. There was no officer at the scene at the time. No accident report was ever done. No one called 911. So it's an open and shut case as far as I'm concerned. What do you think, sweetheart?
Oh, you think gonna use pretty words is gonna make her more in your favor? I don't think that's how this works here, sir. The law is the law.
Well, see, I don't interact with many police, unlike I'm sure you do. So.
Yeah, you're right. I do, because it's my job. We're on the stands all the time.
For a living?
As I said,
Hey
Johnny
guys,
Larson Law form.
My head's about to blow up, but I have another officer on the way.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, waste of space. Can't even own up to simple mistakes and speeding tickets.
Keep your comments to yourself for the time being.
Oh, I'll keep comments to myself. But
pressure.
as far as I'm concerned, you owe me 50 grand, so I'm gonna get my 50 grand's worth of something either way.
50? Where are you pulling that number out of?
Man, that damage to the front and rear is easily 50 grand.
Easily, okay, yeah.
Hey, I need to figure out
in.
stuff with my PC. I don't know what's going on. So can you just take over? They were in a car accident. I'm trying to get them to swap info. Thank you.
Okay, I'll do my best. Okay, so do you guys want to describe to me what happened?
Yeah, this guy's a speeding maniac and likes to pull out. Friggin', you would assume that you have enough time. A normal person would have enough time to react. So I'm at a stop sign. He's a good 200 meters back. So I pull out as I do, and all of a sudden, ram! Right in the back end. And he hits me so hard that he goes flying off the road. I get shunted in the back. My whole back end smashed, and he thinks he's not a.
Okay, I'm assuming you're the driver of the white SUV.
Nah, I'm the Lamborghini. See, the accident didn't happen here. It happened over by the airport there.
Oh,
and then it took me this long to track him down because when I asked for his insurance the first time, he just got in his car and said I'm late and took off.
Okay. So have you two exchanged information?
No.
Can you both do that for me, please?
I don't feel comfortable doing that because, as I was explaining to the other officer, I don't know that the damage that's currently on his vehicle actually happened because of this alleged accident that we happened. I was there, okay, I was going maybe a little fast, but this guy was at a T intersection, he was at a stop sign. He should have stayed put instead of making his right-hand turn and that caused the whole issue here. Yes, I swerved to avoid the accident. I went off into the dirt, kind of, I don't know what parking lot at the airport by the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. I continued on my way. He tried talking to me. I was pissed off. I was late. I went to work. And then this guy finds me 4, 5, 6 hours, however long later. And now he's claiming he wants my insurance because I did all $50,000 worth of damage to his purple car.
Okay. I can understand why you feel that way. Do either of you have a dash cam?
I do not, no. Unfortunately, I just picked this vehicle up. I haven't installed one yet. And this guy, I kept asking to see his dash cam footage, but he doesn't have one either.
Yeah, because where am I going to mount a dash cam in this thing? There's no rear window. You wouldn't be able to see anything. It'd be pointless.
That's your insurance right now. This, like, right
Well, even
now,
if I-
officer.
Look,
Tell
even
me
if I
I'm
had
wrong right here. This is he said, she said right now. I have no damage on my vehicle that I can see.
Okay,
He says
well,
he has $50,000 damage to his Lamborghini. I don't want a useless, whatever, claim to my insurance because this guy says I did something.
okay, well, it's hard for me to be able to do anything here if neither of you have any proof of what happened.
Exactly, that's what I've been trying to explain to this gentleman. There was no accident report or crash report. There was no 911 on the scene at the time. And he finds me a period of time later, hours, and this is where we are. I don't feel comfortable giving him my information because now my insurance is going to go through an investigation. It's going to be hard to prove anything. And at the end of the day, a useless claim might go against my company. It's a brand new company, and I don't want to have to shut down after a week because little cornroll head over here with this purple car.
You better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth. And you keep saying it was a period of time and hours. Well,
okay.
It was only about 20 minutes at max, but you know the gods up above decided to make it dark real fast. But I'm not playing that there was 6 hours. Anyway, that was some mythical god crap. But it was only about 20 minutes, and you know that.
See, you should. Can you do a field sobriety test on this gentleman here because he's talking about mythical gods? I'm not interested. I got to go to work.
I mean, I'm capable of doing it, but he doesn't really show any signs of being intoxicated to me.
Except maybe having some sort of mental illness or maybe head injury from his own.
You better watch your mouth.
Oh, okay. That can constitute as uttering threats. Why don't you keep talking?
Yeah, you better watch it.
Okay, whoa. Okay.
Stepping
Let's
forward
back
in an
away.
aggressive manner. Let's do
Can you
this.
please back away from him?
Yes.
I'll back
sir.
away when I feel like it.
Okay, he's in my bubble, officer. I feel
Okay,
like
sir,
right
can you please back away from him? I don't feel. Okay, no.
He's trying to touch me. Okay.
Don't make me put you in cuffs.
You wouldn't touch me. You touch me, you lose your badge.
I feel assaulted.
Okay
I don't know
with
this
that.
gentleman. I don't know if he has any weapons. I'm feeling a little intimidated right now, so...
Okay.
Oh, the only weapon I have is a superior knowledge of the law, and I will get my $50,000.
Okay, I don't know... Okay, sir, I don't know what you want me to do here, considering that there's no proof that this even happened that involves this man. Do you have any proof?
Maybe.
Like, instead of making this personal, can we... I mean, yes, but for all I know, you could have just ran it into a tree.
The tree.
Could you not talk in a robot voice?
He's got that stutter.
The Tourette's are anyway. Yeah, the tree didn't rear end me. Oh, and then you see the damage right here. Took off the first time. He then purposely hit the front of my car to say, I'll show you who hit your car. But he originally smashed right in the back.
Yeah, that's a lovely story that you've concocted over a period of time now. But, officer, if there's really nothing that we can do here, I'd really like to get back to work.
Oh, your clients have fired you by now anyway. You've got nowhere to be.
Excuse me?
Scott.
Well, thank you for telling me that my schedule, okay? My company, my client's well aware that I'm on a traffic stop. Why don't you let me worry about my business and you just stand there?
If your period of time is so long, and expect me to pick them up.
Okay, so it appears that the paint scratches on his car are white. Do you care to explain why they would be white?
Like I said, it was a near miss on the road. He could have taken a white crayon. Hell, I don't know. I don't know.
A near miss.
I don't see anything on my vehicle.
Okay,
but
what he can do,
Chevys are just built better.
Because I've worked with him and I know how this works. So he can take that white paint he just found, and he can take my paint all he wants.
Okay,
and you know what we can do? Forensic sciences, the forensic lab down in Great. Anyway, as I was saying, the forensic.
You gotta understand. This is a company. This is a corporation. You understand what an insurance claim would do against my company?
I do understand that, but this guy also owns a really expensive car and thinks that you were involved in an accident with him, and he needs compensation.
Well, I don't care if it's a Lamborghini or a Toyota Corolla. The value of the vehicle doesn't mean anything to me. Well, actually, my insurance company would say the same thing, but. I don't really. There's no proof. There's no dash cam evidence at the end of the day. So where are we gonna go here?
In Toronto, and when they come back, because what they can do is they can break it down. I know how this works, and they can get the exact make and model of vehicle that the paint came off of.
Do you really think that anybody's going to invest that time into doing a forensic analysis on a white piece of fleck on your bumper?
That's the whole thing.
Officer, if I was to just go on about my business, is there any legal ramifications to me leaving the scene right now?
I mean, other than the fact that you're talking to me, yes. Because I feel like this is not resolved, I don't think that it would be, how do I call this, right for you to leave right now, considering that this doesn't seem resolved between the two of you.
Right, I have insurance. I'm fully insured. I have no.
As far as I'm concerned, you should be charged with hit and run.
Information, officer.
Well, I didn't see the hit and run, and you don't have
exactly.
Any evidence.
That's why I said the evidence is in the paint. You take those paint things down to the forensic science lab in Toronto, test it for you. I think that's your proof.
I could do that.
Yeah, you could, and you shall.
Or you two could just take this to court and just sort it out in court instead of standing here on the side of the road where it's a little bit dangerous.
I would love to, but then he's getting off on charges.
There is no charge.
Touche.
It is.
Okay.
There have to be a police report done at the time to call it fleeing the scene. Otherwise, we would just do an accident report.
And actually, he's not fleeing the scene.
Fleeing
the scene is different. Not already a police scene. A hit and runs when you hit somebody and then you leave, long before the cops are ever called.
I didn't hit you.
But
I didn't say I hit you.
Okay. You. What do you want? What kind of outcome are you looking for here?
I want the value back for the damage.
Okay. And what kind of outcome are you looking for here?
I want to go on about my day. I didn't hit him.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
And this is not really going anywhere.
Okay.
I inspected the purple car for what color paint scratches were on the purple car, and the color scratches were white. Other than that, we haven't really gotten anywhere.
Okay,
Fuck
so
yeah, bud. Fuck yeah, bud.
Have they given each other their information?
Oh, this guy's refusing to because he thinks that he has nothing to do with it or is not at fault.
So you need to give the officer your insurance, or you can go to jail for failing to identify to an officer. It's your choice.
That's not failure to identify to an officer. I'll give him my ID. Ryan Howard. I'll give you my address.
we can ask. Okay, so we can ask for your ID, license, and registration.
To be fair, I didn't ask.
But this isn't a traffic stop.
Okay, that doesn't matter. He's asking you for your insurance information. If you fail to give that to him, he has grounds to take you to jail. It is your choice.
No, he doesn't have grounds to do that. How long have you been an officer?
Does that matter?
Well,
okay.
It does matter, actually, because
these are basic rules. All I have to do is provide my name and address, not even my date of birth. And this is not a police matter as far as I'm concerned. This is an alleged accident that occurred hours prior. I have no issue giving my information or my insurance to the officer. My issue is this guy calling my insurance company, harassing them, saying I have damaged his Lamborghini. They owe him $50,000. I'm not comfortable with it because now that's going to put my business in jeopardy.
I understand that, but there's an issue
Okay,
here
so
and it needs
here's
to be resolved.
here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a supervisor come down, and they're gonna tell you the exact same thing as we did, and they're probably not gonna say it as nice, okay? Because I've tried being nice with you guys. I've tried, you know, you're just not cooperating at this point, okay? And we're not doing that.
I appreciate you being here, okay? I'm not trying to be difficult to you. This is just my business. This is my baby. I've been working for 3 years to get the money together to get this started. All it takes is one jerk off going through a stop sign and then claiming
Who you calling a jerk off, man? Like I said, you know we should afford this.
Okay, so you come over here with me, and then you can talk to him. But we're gonna separate. Come with.
What about this guy making an unsafe right turn into a live lane of traffic that would have caused this whole mess?
Okay. Do you have your information in your vehicle that I could have?
Well, yeah, no, I got it in my pocket now because I grabbed it, but yeah.
Okay, can I get your license, registration, and proof of insurance?
Like I said, I got no reason to hide anything here. This is beyond me.
Yeah. Alrighty, yep. Alrighty, I'm gonna write, give me one sec. Alrighty, I'm just gonna write down your information here to give to him, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get his information to give to you. So, are you the purple vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, sexy.
Hey there. So, this is John. The individual over there is, that's Ryan. John was driving the purple vehicle, and you know, it's a he said, she said type deal. This individual gave me his insurance and information, and that one over there is kind of refusing to, and he, you know, wanted a supervisor. So I can't get through to him, and he's just becoming extremely hostile about his vehicle now. So.
Gotcha. Okay. So sorry, just so I understand the context here. Were they involved in a traffic accident?
So
What's the context here? Taylor, can you hear me?
Sorry, there's something wrong with my PC. What's up?
Sorry. So what happened before though? So we got Sean and we got the other guy over there. Were they in a traffic collision? Is that the situation? Were they being pulled over?
Yes. No, they were not being pulled over. The white vehicle got rear-ended because apparently, you know, there's
no. The white vehicle didn't get rear-ended. So this happened by the airport. Anyway, he rear-ended me when I pulled out from a stop sign.
One second. All these motorcycles not with you guys, right?
No, I don't know who any of these people are.
They're honestly just trolling, and it's
Okay.
kind of annoying. So yeah.
Sorry, sir. As you're saying.
So he rear-ended me a few hours ago by the airport, like at an extremely high rate of speed. I got out to talk to him. He basically told me that it's not his fault, then purposely hit my car again. And this is where I found him.
Hey, sorry, man. You might cut it for a little bit of that. So a couple hours ago at Flywheels, you guys had a previous traffic collision, which you tried to have a couple words with them, and it was non-receptive on his end.
Correct.
Okay, and then at this scene, you're the driver of the purple vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, so you rear-ended him this time?
No, we didn't hit again. It's just I found him here, so I got back out and I was like, hey, you owe me your insurance.
Gotcha. Okay, understood. All right, I'll have a chat with him.
I have his information written down on a piece of paper for him, and just to swap their info.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so it's not that. Okay, so sorry. A few minutes ago, I thought you said They weren't identifying themselves to you?
Oh no, this one's been compliant. That guy over there, he's not being compliant.
Oh, okay, sorry. You have this gentleman's information, is what you mean.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. So the guy across the street, no information, not talking to us.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Alrighty. If you just want to stay here by my vehicle, that'd be great. Okay, I'll be right with you. Okay.
Sure.
Get your motorcycle.
Alright, sir, I'll speak loudly just so you can both hear me. So, from our perspective, none of our officers witnessed this alleged vehicle collision. There's minimal evidence of a vehicle collision. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying it didn't happen. None of our people witnessed it. There's no third-party witnesses on scene here. What's going to happen is we're going to follow a police report based on both your witness statements. Understanding, of course, your insurance companies will probably want to reach out to the Ontario Provincial Police to gain access to that file report, and they'll have every option to do that through the court system, and we'll provide you both the file number for reference on it. Besides that, we'll be clearing off the scene as soon as it's safe to do so.
Well, take
Do either of you have any questions?
Yeah, take the paint scuff from my car, and take a sample from his car, and take them down to the forensic science lab. They all get a match.
Right, so, sir, I appreciate that. I'm not going to be tying up police resources for an alleged fender bender like that.
That's literally your whole job, because it would be also a hit and run, which is an indictable offense, which you're just going to let them off on.
Right, so evidence of, even if these paint matches were late, there's no evidence that he hit you. It could have been a scenario where you hit him.
I hit him from my rear end. That makes a lot of sense.
You easily could have backed into him, sir.
Alright, yeah, you're
Oh
gonna have
yeah,
to
and that causes that much damage from a low.
That's crazy.
Right, so again, certainly not looking to have an argument on the side of the road, sir. I'm not saying you won't have recourse for this. I'm saying civil. I'm asking you to go to civil suit, as I don't believe we've met the threshold for any criminal pursuit at this point.
Alright, fine, whatever. As long as he's giving the insurance or something.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. You know, yes, we're taking the information. We've taken your information. Again, your insurance company can happily reach out to the courts for that.
Alright, whatever then.
In your information to Officer Constable Taylor, and Constable Taylor, as long as you have no follow-up questions, you'll be good to leave the scene.
Yeah, no, I'm good here. I do just need to speak to you after this.
Yeah, of course. I'll wait over there.
Okay. Alrighty,
Hey,
you need anything from us?
No, I guess this is all I get for now.
I got told to stay here.
Alrighty, have a nice day.
Did you just fucking hit a cop?
Alright everyone, I do apologize for how long this video has gotten
This,
to be.
hey, no, this
That's gonna
dude,
do it for
he
this
ran
one,
me over
and I'll
his
see you
bike
next time.
earlier.
I would talk, but it's
Right,
really
so
hard to
what
hear.
you...